Hello. Let me know if my mic's okay, if all the volume's fine. And then we can get going. Hello from the Philippines. Oh, it's far away. Nice to know my worldly influence spreads that far. Volume's fine. Volume's fine. Lovely. Okay. That's good. I think I'm just gonna be I've got a couple of Asaro heads lined up. Well, it's the same Asaro head from different angles. And then just a quick building. I want to see if I can get the material down by using some sort of trick. So you have that to look forward to. That's just... the whole thing is going to be symmetrical, isn't it? Let's see. How have your days been? You had a nice time? Hello, Ali Priyu. It's a bit wide. But maybe it needs to be wider. Hello, Ernst. How are you doing? Very good. Very good. I could afford to move down. Yep. Ernst, are you still there? No, I didn't say anything. I was just wondering if you wanted to hop in a Discord, keep me company. Let's give you a ring. Doodaloo, doodaloo. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going? How has your day been?
Doing all right. Volume not too loud.
No, it's fine. I
It's all
hope.
something
I don't know.
apparently.
I can't see the stream. I don't know how loud you are. I'm assuming you're fine. Sure, people complain if you.
All right, that's good to know.
What you What
Huh.
kind of...
Only annoying thing now is I can't seem to hear you on Discord, only on stream. But then I hear myself in an echo.
You can't hear me on Discord? Really? Don't know why that would be.
Nope.
And then obviously there's going to be like
Yes.
a 50-year delay. So, hmm.
Yeah, so whenever I say something, it's like 15 seconds before I hear myself. Let's see if I can fix this. Be right back.
Yeah, I can turn Answer's volume up. I'll do that.
Right, how about now?
Hello?
Yeah, I see your icon lighting up, Joe, but I can't hear you unless I have the stream on.
But my icon is lighting up, so... Can you hear me now? I think this may be a you problem and not me problem. If my icon is lighting up. He goes. And he's back. Can he hear? Doesn't sound like he can hear.
Oh, wait, now I can hear. I think.
Hello?
Yes, hello. Okay,
Oh.
great. Then I have to listen to my own voice. That's awesome. Oh, mostly the delays would have been annoying.
What was the problem?
I don't know, just kept switching between my output devices until I could hear you. That seemed to have done the trick.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, the more you know. Anyway, how you doing?
I'm okay. Painting Asaro heads.
I have noticed. It's always good practice.
You can never paint too many Asaro heads.
Should probably paint one as well. Maybe after the whole anatomy thing pans out.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're just doing anatomy of the body.
Well, I have explained more about how anatomy functions rather than which anatomy exists. And I'm creating some sort of animations to kind of demonstrate those points.
Let's see.
So that should hopefully help people understand what a functioning muscular system would actually look like or is supposed to be, rather than just copy whatever they read or see or
Yeah.
yeah.
It sounds like a foolproof plan.
Yeah, that's the idea. And then after this, I'm gonna do another workshop on just on like creating dynamic poses and gestures from imagination, and then just a demo, and I'll be done.
Look at you go. Look at you go.
Yeah, last year I was taking a mentorship, being a student, teaching all kinds of people. Well, hopefully, if everything works out. I guess the same could be said for you.
Yeah. I've been planning lessons and stuff. Well,
Mhm.
writing lesson plans. I haven't been doing much planning. Because a lot of the stuff there is pre-established and has been for years. But that's fine.
Yeah, I've noticed that that's gonna be the case as well if I manage to get the job at Sintra. They sent me a list of topics that I would have to go through. I'm assuming when I actually get that module to teach. Doesn't seem like I'll be able to deviate much from it, but most of the important stuff's in there anyway, so
Yeah.
I'll be able to put my own twist on it.
Hello, W Sue.
Hello.
I have with me a special guest today.
Yes, it is. Well, one of the moderators as well, so people might know me. It's Ernst. Actually, I don't know if everyone watching would be on the Discord. Probably not, right?
A lot of them aren't, because they're stinky idiots. Join the Discord, please.
For those who haven't joined the Discord, let's put in a short advertisement. There's a ton of fun people in there. A lot of good criticism for the artists that are looking for feedback. Plus a couple of fun challenges, and every week there is a new study subject, so no reason not to join.
Yes. Exactly.
I'm actually really excited to see if people are gonna do the prompt that you gave them.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how that's gonna go. I can't imagine it would go horribly. I'm expecting people to do the studying Oleg Rudenko and then not the actual concept thing, because that's what happens every time we set a concept brief.
That's what happened with the cloud studies.
Yeah, yeah.
I was so excited as well. No drunken nimbuses.
Let's see if we can simplify this. This head is what I'm hoping.
You're gonna do different levels of simplification.
I'm gonna try.
I'm actually gonna sneak in a segment on form as well in this anatomy workshop. Well, another one.
Another section on form.
Yeah.
Forms are pretty
Kinda.
broad.
Yeah, I was thinking because last time I kinda like referred to the whole merging forms and like using 3D forms to portray the human body, I guess, or the figure.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna give more of my insights on how to render form, kind of like what you do, like put in the core shadow first, then the form shadow around it with some bounce lights. And maybe I can do a separate way of like showing how to render form using just line art and whatever. Just to give people multiple options and to make them realize that there's really like a ton of different ways to go about it. So you should experiment to find whatever works for you.
That's the key. Is encouraging people to do their own experimentation.
Yeah, like everything in art kind of allows for your own interpretation anyway. So like that's the whole thing with art. Freedom to do whatever you want.
Like we're going.
Unless you're trying to be a concept artist, of course, then you kind of have to stick to what they tell you to do.
Oh, like a brief. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a storyboard artist or anything else.
Just a professional.
Just a professional. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you were just a freelance artist, you'd still have to. But how nicely simplified Mr. Asaro is now.
Very nice. I don't know if you flipped the canvas, but he does feel a bit skewed, maybe.
Oh, he probably is. I bet he is.
Or do you not tolerate criticism live on stream?
Oh, is this a reference to our friend, the professional?
Oh, no, not necessarily.
Yeah, sorry, it's gonna bring my brand name down. So I can't accept criticism. Sorry, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, he really is the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yeah.
That's a bit better.
Yeah.
Looks like he's got some sort of really naff toupee on. Bit.
Might as well give him one now.
A little toupee.
Wonder if there's concepts to be made out of an Asaro head.
Oh, well, Tyler Eadland's done it.
Oh yeah, I know. He's turned it into an environment, right? Like a
Yeah, like a
Asaro,
big desert.
like a uh-huh.
Yeah. But that is maybe another cool shadow around the jaw or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty simple.
Yeah. I
Can we
also
go
think you're
more
kind
simple
of
than that?
straying away from the simple if you fiddle around with it too long.
Yeah, probably. Right, we'll leave it at that. So we've got, let's just scale it up. We've got
Or simple.
Asara Head 1, Asara Head 2, and now we need like mega simple. Scrolling through the
Mm-hmm.
prompt gallery, so cool seeing everyone's range. Oh yeah, we've been enjoying doing the prompts. We had like fish and clouds and armor and stuff. Just
Yeah,
trying to
the fish
get
was very well received.
people loved the fish. And the fish
Uh-huh.
is the only one where they've actually turned it into concept art as well.
Yeah, yeah, they have.
God bless.
I guess the trick is to lead by example, because you
I
made
think
one
so.
concept and then
Yeah.
the rest of them followed.
So maybe I should be doing some coal mine creaturing.
Who knows?
Right. I guess this is gonna be as simple as I can.
In what way are you gonna simplify? Like less value, simpler shapes? Is
Well,
that anything?
less value would be a start.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking literally something like this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like if you could describe the face of these forms, then you could still turn it, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So it's just forehead, and then cheeks,
Mm-hmm.
and then I guess if we just get like a
Kind of thinking of the like if you were to use the grease pencil in Blender and then turn it around.
yeah, then we got definitely want the shadow under the nose,
Mm-hmm.
and then some of them, and then look, this is the world's most simplified Asara head.
think you could push it further,
I probably could, yeah.
like merge a bunch of
I
shapes.
think we're beginning to. Oh, with pre-planning, yeah, you definitely could.
Mm-hmm.
But I quite like that. And then I guess on the Asara had the eyes in shadow a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Everything looks better in a group of three, so I think I will leave Mr. Asaro like that. Maybe stretch the fella out. I'll have to look back at the VOD and see how long Mega Simplified Asaro took. I don't think he's, well, he might be wide enough. That's that. You're trying to get off an art block, honestly, so you find the prompt helpful. I'm glad people find the prompt helpful. That's what it's designed for, is so that you're not spending 3 years gathering reference like I do.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, I think I've actually made a point on this in my video.
Don't go around
saying
for
that
3 years.
saying that it's a lack of direction, mainly art block.
Basically, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Whenever someone feels like they're in an art block, most of the time it's just because they don't really know what to do next.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but it's like if someone gives me orders, tells me go and draw this or go and paint that, I can go and do it very easily.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's just thinking of things to go and do in the first place. Which when you're studying and you're trying to get like a ton of mileage in,
Mm-hmm.
if you're stopping and starting and waiting for references and stuff, it's probably not great.
Yeah, it's kind of the same like whenever you fall into that trap of just scrolling for reference images. If you spend longer than, I guess, 2 to 5 minutes scrolling for references to study, just stop scrolling and ask someone to give you one. That's maybe a bit more of an efficient way to spend your time.
That's what I do.
I know.
Yeah, I go and hassle people for references.
Mm-hmm.
Awful. I wanna step up my reference game. I should be like, because whenever you got spare time in the day, I should just be on Pinterest saving things to a folder. I've got this really nasty habit of saving Pinterest pins to a folder and then looking at them later and being like, I don't want to paint that. And say, well, why did you save it to the folder?
Mm-hmm.
So then I just have another folder that I have to go through as if it's the home page and get rid of ones I don't like. It's just
Yeah, I had a folder filled with like interesting poses, and then I just ended up using 3 of them. The rest of them is just gathering dust in my hard drive.
I have a nice Pinterest folder full of interesting poster zones.
I know.
I still haven't made a YouTube video about it. I went to all that effort and I still haven't made a YouTube video about it.
He dressed up in shining armor during a hot summer day.
You've convinced me. This weekend I'll make a YouTube video about
Yes, absolutely.
how to be a normal.
Starting starting Wednesday, I'm gonna try to make more videos as well. Because after Wednesday, I'll either be a teacher or not.
Wednesday's when you'll know.
Well, Wednesday is when I'll have the trial class, the trial lecture.
Oh, next. Of course, it's next Wednesday. Today is this Wednesday.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I lose track of time. And
Thought like management would improve when you get a job.
no, no. One thing is I've rediscovered the meaning of a weekend. Because obviously I've been a layabout student for the past 3 years.
Yeah.
And when you're a student, all of the days just flow into each other. So someone's
Yeah, that's what
asking
I've
you.
noticed.
Laura DP is asking you what you're going to be teaching.
Ooh, hopefully I'll be teaching. Well, if I get the job, I'll be teaching anatomy and figure drawing. I'll be teaching set and prop design. I'll be teaching digital painting, and I'll have some authority within the portfolio classes.
Exciting. Very exciting.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
You know, be roasting people's portfolios, really crushing their spirits, because that's what you need to do.
I'm mostly gonna try to actively follow up on them and have them send me what they do, what they're up to. I think that's the main thing that maybe like has been lacking this year, like just active follow-up. Like you don't just want to see the students' work like at the end of the year for the first time,
No,
because then
no.
it's too late. Yeah, too late to get feedback.
You could speak to the technologies faculty at Sintra if they have one
Mhm.
about implementing some sort of digital forum system like we have here.
I have suggested this to David, and he seemed to be a fan, but we'll see how things progress.
It's incredibly useful, especially if you're like trying to give feedback to students. You can just scroll through their forum
Hmm.
with them.
I mean, even this year, because everything has been online during our course, we've had a Discord server, and it's been really helpful to sort of keep track of what people are up to. Of course, Discord isn't associated with the school. It's just I think the students began, and the teachers were in there as well, but it's not like an official forum.
No, yeah. I mean, the good thing about the official forum is everyone has to be very professional, and
Hmm.
I don't know how you're marked at Sintra, but a decent amount of marks go for like presentation and explaining your process and that kind of thing here.
Hmm.
So having a forum's mega important for that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I've also been keeping to ask, been keeping to try to ask for feedback on to professional artists about my portfolio, to ask for portfolio reviews, and I
Yep.
got an answer 2 days ago. One of them, he, well, I didn't specifically ask him. This was one of the, what do you call him? One of the guys that was presenting during the UK concept art job fair, whatever. It was like a month ago.
A month ago.
Yeah, about a month ago or a bit over a month ago, there was sort of an online job fair about UK jobs, job opportunities.
I don't think I heard about that.
Well, in any case, there was a concept artist there offering his like insights on portfolios, and 2 days ago he finally got back to me. So I guess he must have had a lot of portfolios to review. Some interesting insights, and he also like emphasized the importance on like presenting your stuff, and the
Oh,
way it's shown on your art station, the way it's displayed, in which order you show it, and whatever.
oh yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, like think about anything. Think about social media. Think about um, like modern art. You can, if you present a piece of poo on a canvas well enough, people are willing to spend money on it. So
True.
I think people forget that a lot of the time people have really nice sketches and stuff, and then they just completely leave it out of their ArtStation posts for some bizarre reason.
Well, I
Uh,
have none of my studies on ArtStation. Maybe I should
oh
change it.
no, no, I've not studies, but I mean like thumbnail sketches and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those I definitely. Oh yeah, all of my posts are leathered to all of the development work.
Yeah, for good reason. You want to see that, especially if you're an employer.
Hmm.
Um, some people might disagree for some reason.
No, for sure. I think there's this weird, like, sense of having to post perfect stuff that people have. Like it doesn't make any sense to me, but like I just post whatever has to do with the project I'm working on, because in my mind, if an art director is looking for like people he is going to work with, he wants to know the workflow, not only the end result. Because you can create an end result, maybe it's like just a lucky shot and you didn't do any concepting beforehand.
Exactly.
But the art director that's going to look at your portfolio is never going to know because you haven't posted any of your concept work.
This is the problem
Yeah.
people are gonna run into. Hello, ULSD.
Hello.
Some of these names.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I think people are gonna have usernames soon that are just a random string of numbers. Is it because the internet's
Just a
been
serial number.
Yeah, is it because the internet's been going for so long that people have run out of usernames that haven't been taken?
Well, I am the only Ernst, so that's something.
I think I'm the only Morokai. Obviously, there is the Lego Ninjago
Uh-huh.
Moro that you have to watch out for.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, that is true.
slightly annoying, but other than that guy, whatever Lego Ninjago has to do with anything.
Oh, Luke. That's a bit easier to pronounce. Hey, Luke.
Luke, oh, miles easier. Thank you for disclosing your name.
It's cool of you to have picked up this streaming again, by the way. Seem to have figured out the YouTube streaming.
You just, it's like, it's one of those things where thinking about doing it is so mentally taxing for some reason, and then when you actually just put the stream button on and start doing it, it's mega easy.
True.
And I thought I need some persuasion to study now that I'm busy in the day, because I don't want all of my hard-earned skills to become rusty.
YouTube actually automatically save a video file as well of the stream, or not?
It seems like it. I didn't type in any kind of setting or anything for that to happen. It just saved them. So
That's cool. I'm finally trying out my color pencil again and make drawing a little bit more fun again. Yeah, that's good.
oh,
People tend to forget that traditional art is a thing after they've been doing digital for a while. But it's good to kind of go back and try some traditional once in a while.
have you tried colored pencil on black, like chalk paper?
Does that work?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Okay.
It's,
I've never tried it before.
you can prep a page with like black poster paint, and it's really like rough when it's finished, so it picks up colored pencil and stuff really nicely.
I actually do have like one of those paint by number canvases still from when I was a kid, and I did try to paint over it with some spray cans to create an interesting background to use as a base for actual painting. I haven't used it yet, but maybe I should.
Yeah, you definitely should.
Could be fun.
See, I think this head is done.
Yeah.
I might. Should I try and do the simplification thing with this one?
I mean, this one seems fairly straightforward to simplify. Like, I already see like 2 shapes that you need to paint.
Yeah.
Well, 3.
To the point where it's worth doing.
Yeah.
I don't know if people. This is that is one problem with streaming. Is obviously you can try and shut it out, but in the back of your mind there is the concern that people are gonna get bored of whatever it is you're painting.
I guess, yeah.
I don't want people
But
I don't want people to get bored.
true, true. But it is a study stream, so they know what they're getting into.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know if people find it relaxing to just watch a nice long study.
And if people are a bit like me, they'll have this on in the background while they're doing whatever they're doing.
That's what I'm thinking. Is they can just have it going away. My voice in the back of their head telling them to don't kill your family. Don't kill keep them alive
Killing the family?
for
What?
now. Whisper to the birds, just whisper evil deeds.
Kill your family? Where did that come from? Am I missing a chat?
No, I'm just telling them what they shouldn't do. Don't kill your family.
Oh, I see.
Shh. Call a pig. Trace other people's art.
If anything, I've been inspired to do head studies right now, so success? Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
If you manage to get inspired from watching someone do a study, that's a good thing.
I mean that's effectively how we studied for so long, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I've slowed down, but that's because real life stuff had to finally happen,
Yeah.
like job hunting and situations. Hopefully, once I get a steady rhythm back into my life, I can pick up studying on the regular again.
Oh, I'm sure you.
Mhm.
It's not too much hassle. I don't like. I've an hour out of your evening, or whatever, or your morning. I've been waking up early, but I have been playing Fallout. I've been waking up early to play Fallout.
Mhm. Well, I have been wanting to play some more Dark Souls 2, but I shared my Steam library with Charlotte to play Ori, so I've been letting her play Ori for the past couple of weeks.
Oh,
It's also not too bad because that's given me more time to work on actual work instead of gaming, I guess.
because Dark Souls is so irresistible.
At times. I do feel like I'm a bit overpowered at the moment in Dark Souls 2.
It's the great sword.
Slightly.
It's the great sword, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Are you trying to simplify or
Yeah, kind of. Not. I mean, no, it's not very simple at all, is it?
oh, not really.
I guess it's like have you ever watched Sykra's video on iterative design, or not iterative design, iterative studying?
Yes, a long time ago.
It's an old one.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just that. Remember shapes. It is simpler. It is simpler. We didn't take this long.
Yeah, slightly.
That there. I mean, we can go again. We can go another round. See how simple we can go. Hello, Fruit Loop. Thank you. The way I build up
Hello.
my studies is mesmerizing. That's nice. Thank you.
It is interesting to see you build things up. You kind of just whip them up without any construction.
They get whipped. They get whipped up.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
sometimes like you've noticed this as well in your studies, mainly the proportions and the relations things are a bit off.
Oh
Probably
yeah.
because you don't do any line sketches beforehand.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm relaxing. I'm relearning basics with George Bridgman because you suck with anatomy of figures. Failed in maths. Christ.
Bridgman,
Bridgman isn't
he's
the, yeah, it's not the best choice
yeah.
for if you really suck at anatomy.
I
Bridgman's
used to be a big fan of Bridgman. I still like the way he kind of draws, but to learn anatomy, I wouldn't recommend it anymore. It seems a bit overly complex for a beginner because he already goes like kind of stylized in a way.
yeah, I agree. Bridgman is the kind of thing where you learn your anatomy and then you read Bridgman and see how he does it afterwards
Mm-hmm.
for some reason. Um,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I mean he's so confusing sometimes that Modern Day James made a video series about how to read Bridgman's books.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like if the book trying to teach you something needs a lesson on how to read it, it's probably not the best book to
Yeah,
learn.
probably not.
Um,
Well, best thing for anatomy. What is the best resource out there for anatomy? Actually, I'm not really sure.
Loomis is good.
Loomis is good. Loomis is good for a basic, for a good basis and foundation.
I like
Um,
Morpho. Have you read
I haven't
Morpho?
heard. No.
I wonder if I could. I would put my camera on, but I look a mess. Do I have Morpho in my desk? Let me see who it's from. Uh, Morpho by Michelle Laura Sella.
Uh-huh.
It's just I mean you know how I like to construct mannequins and stuff, don't you?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Is that a
like
Morpho thing?
like these kind of cylindrical shapes going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's it it's similar to a Morpho thing. Morpho is basically all about how you can convert more of these complex form into very simple primitive shapes. I quite like it.
Yeah.
I think it's beginner friendly. Um, I don't think it's all you should read. Like you
Yeah.
need you need other stuff to complement it that teaches you the actual way that
I
things
have
work.
I have told you like my opinion and interpretation on drawing mannequins. Like
Yes.
mannequins is deceivingly hard to do because if you don't know like proper anatomy or at least how the body is kind of able to move, you kind of can misinterpret how it should move if you just use a mannequin as a basis. Like I said, like especially around shoulder area, shoulder is a bit more complex than a mannequin allows you to go. So I guess that's where the name Morpho comes from because you kind of need to morph those shapes uh, into whatever you need it to be
Yeah.
for it to be
Yeah.
able to reflect the proper way a body is able to move.
It's not. Well, you'd have to read it. It does exactly what you're saying, where a lot of these, they're not literal primitive shapes in the sense
Mm-hmm.
of cube, cylinder, whatever else, but they're just kind of simplified, wibbly
Mm-hmm.
things, and they can morph and move, which is very nice. Um, but yeah,
Taking selfies in the mirror and looking weird as well. Well, taking selfies in the mirror is a good way to get some reference.
how am I spelling morpho? Like that. I got it on Amazon for pretty cheap, I think. It's a very small book. It's like A5.
Hmm.
No, smaller, A6. I think it's A6. It's a tiny,
Okay,
tiny book. There's no writing in it.
that was just
There's a
okay.
there's a
Cool.
little bit of writing. There's the tiniest amount of writing. It's just loads and loads of diagrams.
Mm-hmm. That's my kind of book.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes. Yes, you
But
yourself is the best reference. I'm gonna make a video on that
are you?
on the weekend.
Ooh. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, that's right. You have the
of course,
the references.
of course.
Uh-huh.
That'd be nice. We've got one more Loomis head, and then I want to see if I can paint
Asaro.
a building. Yeah, sorry,
Mm-hmm.
not Loomis. Do they
Mm-hmm.
make Loomis head models? Like a simplified, it would effectively be a sphere with a plane on the front, wouldn't it?
I guess, yeah,
I don't think
maybe.
I don't think they
The
make
Loomis
them.
head wouldn't be the most interesting model to have. Guess it could kind of help you interpret it in 3D space, but
Yeah, like I think you could pretty much wipe most of the detail off of an Asaro head.
yeah, and
Literally,
you'd have a Loomis head.
something like that, and it,
Mm-hmm.
it would still be a useful model. Probably be
Mm-hmm.
cheaper to manufacture as well. I don't know.
True.
You just redraw your sketch around 6 times, even with photo reference, and every time you can actually better decipher what there is and not what you think it may be. Yeah, that's the key,
Mm-hmm.
isn't it? It's draw what you see, not what you think you see,
Yeah.
and it can take a while to get used to that.
Also, there is a flip side to that. It's draw what you see. That's true, but also think about what you see. Uh, so try to understand why it's looking that way as well. It'll help you to recreate it in the future.
Yeah, because if you just draw what you see,
Mm-hmm.
then you're only going to be able to draw it from that one angle with that one lighting
Mm-hmm.
setup.
I mean, I still have this workshop on my mind, so I have a lot of information and tips right ready to go.
Oh, of course. That's my main fear, becoming a lecturer, is that I'm just going to be some sort of evil information machine, even when people don't want it at all.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Just not going to be able to help it.
Mm. That's what I've been experiencing this year, even
Yeah, as a student.
as a student. Like my apparently at the beginning of the year, people thought I was a bit of an art snob because like when I was hanging out with you guys in the Discord servers, like there were no limits on giving feedback. It's just whatever you posted was open to feedback, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
that's fair.
and when I started my course, I kind of went in there with the same philosophy without even thinking about it, just because like we've been doing that for like a couple months. Uh, and now after like the course is finished, people have been saying like, "Oh yeah, when the course started, you were continuously giving us feedback, and we didn't want it. Like you were coming off as a bit of an art snob."
Oh God, have they have they come to the realization that they do want feedback?
Yeah, they have.
Good.
But at the moment, they were like, "Please, this is just a sketch. Don't give it. We don't need feedback." When everything that well you
Everything
post
everything
is
that breathes needs feedback.
everything that breathes needs feedback.
It's
Like
it's in
from
your
everything, there's a lesson to take away.
it's in your blood. You can't help it.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
But don't worry, that reputation went away quickly.
Good. I hate to think that I impeded on your ability to make friends. The glory days, studying in the Cynic server before I didn't know who anyone was. Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like my home has been robbed from me.
in Cynic server, a little bit, yeah. I mean, it hasn't really been robbed. It's just
We've
we've
abandoned it.
abandoned it, and someone's taken our place.
Yeah,
Just the natural order of things.
that's true. Yes, there is valuable feedback, and then there's overreaching feedback. There's
Oh yeah,
also
true.
very rude feedback.
There's also
We don't-
knowing which feedback is important to give. Like often when you see an image, there's a million things to give feedback on. It doesn't really help them to like blast them with anything that's wrong with it.
No.
Just give advice on the things that are most needed.
No, well, the things that they're trying to practice as well.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
What the? How have I managed to go all the way up there?
It's so weird, by the way, seeing another person's Photoshop layout.
Why? What's yours like?
Not like this.
What's yours like?
I have my little presets on the left side.
Why?
I don't know.
They're here by default, aren't they? You must have
I have
moved them.
my layers on the left side as well.
What? But you're not
My brushes
left-handed?
on the no. I have my brushes on the bottom right side, and on the top right side, my color wheel and my hue, saturation, brightness sliders.
Oh, and I can't. So I can't accept that. Get off my stream.
That's racist.
The old anti-Belgian sentiment coming out.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's been a while since you've made a Belgian joke.
I ran out.
You've made them all.
I made every Belgian joke in the book. There are none left to make. Isn't that sad?
A little bit. Just you wait, more opportunities to make Belgian jokes will arise.
I'm gonna wait until you're famous and then crank them out in like some sort of Ethan Becker style video.
You think you're so tough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the full
Um,
force of my anti-Belgian humor.
I haven't watched Ethan in a while. Don't know what he's up to.
Oh, I don't know what he's up to. I think he's put a halt on all the roasting artist videos.
Has he? Okay.
I can't remember. I think he wanted to put a halt. Someone was telling me about this. I think Ant Wolf was telling me that he stopped doing it or something.
Hmm.
Can't remember. You have to check. You have to have a little check.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe later. I haven't really been able to check any YouTube anymore at all.
No, I just go on it to watch the news.
The news, really?
And
Okay.
that's about it. Well, I don't have a TV, do I?
And that's fair.
So that's that. We get my news off YouTube. It's probably not the best news source to approach. Is Aaron's dying? Is my Discord dying? My Discord's dying. Hello? You can just hear it disconnecting over and over again. Hello? Hello?
Hello? Okay, I think we're back.
Are we back?
I think so. Now, can the rest of us, of the people in chat, hear us? I have no idea.
I hope so. I don't know if my chat is connected. Could say something if my chat is connected. Go ahead.
Oh, they said we back. Okay.
My chat
Luke.
isn't connected. You're gonna have to read all my chat messages.
Yeah, Luke said we are back, so it's
Did
fine. I'll be your narrator.
okay. Well, this has progressed, you see, because I didn't know everything had disconnected. I just thought you weren't talking.
When you were still painting, I could still see
You
the
could
painting
still see the
happen.
painting,
Yeah.
but the internet on my computer had gone off.
Huh.
How could you, what? That's my Discord stopped, and
Mhm.
my Streamlabs said it had stopped.
The stream has dropped to 144p for me, but I can switch it back. That's might be my issue. Yeah, there we go.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
144p is a great way to simplify things.
Simplify detail, exactly.
Uh-huh.
See, there's a benefit, there's a silver lining to every technical failure
Oh, absolutely.
here at the Morokai YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
I still can't see chat at all. I wonder why that happened. I fixed it by just turning my internet off and on again, but
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I did notice you just went offline off of Discord, so I figured your Discord had crashed.
no,
In any case, it's
it
since
was
you're back, it doesn't matter too much, I guess.
like yeah, I guess just alarming that my stream can be cut off so easily. I mean, if I wasn't in Discord with you, I would have had no idea that the stream had had
True.
collapsed at all. So, but this head's done at least. I I better make a dash. I'll do one more. You know, I'm not gonna simplify this one. I'm gonna study that building I wanted to study, and then I'm gonna call it an evening,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, before. I'm interested to see if this saves as one VOD, because when Twitch cuts out, it saves as multiple. But you said you could still see me during, so could you still hear audio?
Well, no. Well, I had the stream muted for a while, but so I don't know if who got off first. But since it's your internet, I reckon everything just vanished at the same time.
Yeah, probably. Right. Look at all these heads. Now we're gonna study something that isn't a head.
Mm-hmm.
Can I? Yeah, my quality's gone down to 144p as well on my own stream. Wow.
Uh-huh.
Right, let's get this going. Plonk. Look at this beauty.
Ooh,
That's
nice.
quick.
Where
Oh,
did you find that?
weighty dog. Just Pinterest.
Okay, cool.
Just Pinterest. Right. I have an idea for this urns. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if it's gonna work. Okay, first things first. Get This sounds really like that. Real. I've been getting back into my old
Pattern stamp ways.
habits. Yeah, well, just trying to think of different ways to actually describe form and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, that's good.
I have an idea.
What's the idea? Curious.
We'll see. We'll see if it is at all successful. And then hopefully I can just and it looks like gold. There you go, that was...
Well, I'm waiting for the stream to catch up to what you're saying.
Oh, right. You'll see.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Yeah.
It doesn't much look like gold, but
Well, not yet. Kinda.
thought it might be a quick way of like painting buildings with gold cladding and stuff to just slap on a
Yeah, that's how I would do it.
uh,
Although I still don't use masks enough. I tend to just alpha lock a layer, which kind of has the same effect, but a bit more destructive.
yeah, it does the same thing. I guess we can probably be a little bit more precise about where we want stuff. I don't know. go. Look at us go.
Very nice. Like that you put in the glow before anything else. That's a unique approach.
It's because you can see the glow before anything else.
True, true.
The perspective on this is well and truly tough it out.
Well, yeah.
That should be.
Kind of what I meant with the downside of going straight into painting and not doing a sketch first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, see you, Laura. Laura's gonna get some coffee.
Enjoy your coffee, Laura. And then there's also a load of scribbly golden goodness
Mm-hmm.
around at the top.
You're just gonna mixer brush that in.
Well, I have a big scribble brush, but I could mix the brush.
I mean, something like this is really what the mixer brush shines for, right?
Yeah. Problem is, if you have it set to entire canvas, it just lags.
That's true.
But that's fine. Golden things. I don't know what those are meant to be.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Oh, the little
Statues. Are
statues.
they? Is it a rat? Oh, it's a woman. Okay.
Is it a woman?
Is it a rat
Maybe.
or is it a woman? The
Well,
age-old game.
I don't know if they're gonna put a rat on a whatever this building actually is.
I don't
Looks
know.
fancy.
I probably should have found out what it is. Let's
Mm, yeah, maybe. Oh, whatever. I mean, you can still find out if you got it on Pinterest.
Oh, I didn't save it.
I see.
Just put it on a pure F board and went about my day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't owe anyone anything.
I think this whole building needs a bit of a warm orange soft light brush or overlay brush. Just to warm up most of the gold a bit.
Yeah, probably. We can do that. We can do that. Oh no, not on the bottom layer. We can't. Yeah.
and maybe some.
Are we back?
Oh, hello?
I caught it early because you cut off mid-sentence, so I knew it had happened again.
Smart. Yeah, I was just saying maybe a cloud because we have spent a full week painting clouds.
Yeah, you could slap a cloud in. I want to get these little pillory bits.
Mhm.
And still missing bits. What, you want to draw loads of parallel ellipses? Welcome to hell.
Mhm. It's difficult.
That will have to do. And then there's what, like green up here for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Parallel ellipses is the sort of thing I fill my sketchbook with when I don't know what to draw.
Very small. That's very small. And then let's get a big fat cloud.
Ooh, pink cloud.
Why not? Why?
True, true. Kind of seems like a sunset. Yeah.
And
Yeah, that works together nicely.
oh. And then just merge it. And then duplicate it. And then mess about. The replace color function.
Oh, okay. It's interesting.
Isn't it? Because you can pick something in like extreme shadow and then lift it up. Then it can make things look more metal because they're like super reflective.
Mm-hmm. What if
Like,
you actually try to incorporate a bit of the pink of the cloud? into the building just so it returns.
Oh god, that's not what I want to do. Yeah. I don't know. That's a nice building as far as
Hello,
buildings go.
John Dave Lim. What's up?
John Dave Lynn.
He said, "What's up?"
What is up?
Well, the stream.
Oh, how's that happen? Stop. Aye, aye, aye. Can we? No. Can't do what I wanted to do. But that's fine.
Unsteady.
Yeah, it's a quick one. I have time left to do another. Although I'm tempted to leave it there because the internet come back another day.
Hmm.
And if I plan on streaming every single day, which I do, I probably don't want to be doing it for like 2 hours a day. Like,
Yeah, because you kind of set a standard. People will get offended if you don't spend at
yeah.
least 1.5 hours tomorrow.
I'm thinking just 4 studies a day will do me.
Yeah, I think that's a good number.
And I think that's my 4 studies. And I did do a figure drawing this morning as well, which I can't bring
Mhm.
up on stream because I don't know if YouTube hates figure drawing.
It definitely does.
You reckon? I mean, it did demonetize my one figure drawing video. That's the only video I've ever had demonetized, and it was
It did
really
the,
tame figure drawing as well.
it did erase all of my figure drawing thumbnails, and those were just like 1 minute figures. So,
It let me keep my thumbnail, so I wonder what part of the video got demonetized, like which specific figure it deemed unworthy.
yeah, I don't know.
Right.
Figure drawing is a bit finicky. Um, Chibiversity says, "Finally, I'm able to watch your stream." Well,
Oh no. Oh no. Finally you're able to, you know what? Just for you, I'll do one more. Just for you, because I feel so awful about leaving.
Oh, that's
Um
so nice.
we'll do a quick one. We'll do a quick one. But what
Oh, but you
else?
don't have a reference prepared.
Exactly, that's the problem. While we do a quick one, can everyone see that I've just put in chat?
Let's have a look.
Or am I not connected?
Uh, your previous hello appeared, but oh yeah, there we go. The link, YouTube link posted.
Oh, bro. Go visit that.
Okay,
You don't have to, ads. Yep.
I see.
God, now I'm just browsing through Pinterest. Yeah, tonight's stream's gonna be 6 hours long. While I just find a reference. Fish. Can I find like a fun looking fish to study? I'd be happy with that. I like fish.
Mm,
Oh, we've got a whole chat full of them.
I can only offer you a mountain because I have
No,
a
I
ton of
won't.
mountain pictures.
I won't accept a mountain. I'll find a fish. 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 I found a fish.
Good.
If I reload my live streaming page to get chat to work, will that actually work? Or will it just end the stream?
Um,
You know, I've got you, I
well,
don't... Yeah,
don't ask me.
I won't risk it. I
I
won't
mean,
risk it.
you're more experienced in the streaming business than I am.
One of those things that I'll just never know until I do it. Fish. Fish. Uh, let's get fishing.
Oh yeah, that's an interesting fish.
It is, isn't it? And it's pom pom pom.
I hate making these workshops. I've been drawing and editing, and I have 1 minute, well, 1.5 minutes of footage.
It's a pain, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Just talk too fast. That's the thing.
yeah, I know. I've been in many a study session with you, Ernst.
Do I actually talk too fast?
No.
Like when I'm not making a video?
No, you don't talk too fast. I don't think so.
Got criticism for my lecturing tryouts.
I would definitely slow down for the lecturing tryouts.
Mm-hmm.
Because the average skill level of a Sintra student would require that you slow down and make topics more clear anyway.
Also, the jury is gonna be filled with non-artist people.
Yeah, so then you're gonna have no idea. I mean, you could play it the other way and speed up, and just try and wow them with your knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a guy on my interview who was a non-artist, and I was
Mm-hmm.
really passionately talking about systems I wanted to implement in the uni and
Mm-hmm.
my background in art and why I wanted to teach and that kind of thing. And I started using art terms, and he was nodding his head, sitting there. And then after the interview, I was told that he had no idea what was going on, basically. So
That's good. That's funny.
that's great.
Yeah, so the subjects I have to choose from, and I have to like actually give this lecture about is either observational drawing versus constructive drawing, anatomy for just animals and people, which is two separate things, but oh well. Volume and how to light a figure, silhouettes and dynamic poses, sketching techniques, realism versus stylization, and the figure in perspective.
Ooh. Ooh. You can pick any of them at all.
Any of them at all, yeah.
Do you have any idea which one you're gonna pick?
Well, the observational versus constructive drawing is basically what I've done for Tyler's workshops.
Yeah.
So
That'd be
I would have that done. Basically, I just need to translate it into Dutch and shift the format a bit.
that's true.
But I think sketching techniques wouldn't really be that useful because I'm not allowed to actually sketch live.
What?
It's just gonna be I just have 20 minutes of theory to present them with. Told me they're not gonna care about my art skills.
No, but you can still explain theory
Oh yeah, that I can do.
by sketching live.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna be able have access to the syntax, so I wouldn't be able to sketch live on the screen at least. If there's a chalkboard, I mean that would work.
That'd be cool. That'd be old school. It's
That'd be old school, yeah. I mean, if there is one, I would definitely use it. If I have prepared to use it or not, I will sketch some figures on the chalkboard.
the most stressful sketches you've ever done in your life.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, realism versus stylization in figures is an interesting one.
Yeah, because obviously there are a million different ways to stylize a figure. So
Mm-hmm.
what would that entail? Going over common ways to stylize figures. Just talking about
Well,
the
there's a
principle
list
of
of,
learning realism first.
I mean, there's sort of a list of the content that it would need to have, which in this case is uh, teaching them to create a mood board,
Oh wow,
uh, which is interesting.
high level stuff.
Yeah, and then realistic versus stylized figure drawing techniques, which is very broad. Uh, I don't know really what that entails. What's a stylized like figure drawing technique? Figure drawing is
Well,
figure drawing. It's the same whether
Mark
it's stylized or not.
Mark Crilly.
Okay, fair enough.
Hey guys, here's how to draw an anime girl. Mark, no! Please just let my wife and kids go.
Mhm.
How to draw manga 75. Please.
Yeah, basically.
Oh man. I think you could own stylized versus
Yeah, because my characters are sort of like have push proportions anyway,
yeah,
most of the time.
you would just demo proper anatomy and then explain that by pushing certain proportions around you get different results.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be
And
cool.
that maybe even show like the degrees of stylization, like how far you can push it before you break the image,
It'd be
which
great
is
because
pretty
there
far.
are so many different examples in digital media of people stylizing figures in loads of different ways.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so it'd make if you have to do it just theory without much drawing, it would make a fun PowerPoint.
Mm-hmm.
And you as a physiotherapist can explain how Crash Bandicoot's arms are completely broken and that kind of thing. You can bring a bit of fun to
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's true. That's a fair point.
I think that'd be good.
Yeah, because the figure in perspective is a bit too bland of a subject.
Very
Sketching
bland.
techniques is just vague. Uh, Silhouettes and dynamic posing. That could be interesting.
Could, yeah.
Volumes and lighting figures, less it's so interesting.
Lighting figures is like I guess that would kind of require
Oh, the
if you're
rest.
explaining it mannequin-y, yeah, all the rest, but
Hmm.
like breaking it down into primitive shapes and lighting it that way.
Hmm. I mean, the just flat out teaching anatomy is obviously the thing
What's the
I'd have the biggest advantage in.
Yeah, but what's the time limit you get on this?
20 minutes. So in 20 minutes, you
So
can't really.
you'd have to pick one bit of anatomy, surely.
Yeah, here it's describing like just general anatomy, like the human skeleton, the main muscle groups, skeleton of other like animals, I guess. Uh, and there's a separate part for anatomy of the extremities, the hands and the feet, and a separate part for facial anatomy and expressions.
I've been really enjoying drawing feet.
Really,
I think it's a business I could get into, and
drawing feet.
yeah.
I mean, you get along with what's his name, Masashi Kichi.
where's the internet? Oh, it's on the fritter again. Hello? Hello, Ernst.
Hello.
Oh, I'm back. I'm back in business.
Yeah, so the stream just keeps going when it happens.
Oh, well, that's good at least. I think it might have been happening like all the other times I've streamed then, and I just haven't noticed.
Maybe, which wouldn't be ideal.
No, not really. I was gonna bring up an example of some feet that I've been sketching, but can I hold on? Let me just go and screenshot the feet and bring them
Yeah, fair enough.
the screen. Let's look at these. Look at these feet.
Oh, I need to wait a couple seconds to see them.
Oh, this one especially over here.
Ooh, there they are.
I like these.
Yeah.
Nicely simplified. I don't know what possessed me that day. I'm usually pretty annoyed by feet. But no, those were a marked success. Has my
Yeah,
chat
whenever I...
said anything?
Huh?
Has my
Your chat? Nope. Chat has been silent.
unfazed?
Whenever I need to draw feet, I just draw the big toe and then like an ellipse for the rest of the toes.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Big toe and rest of toe.
Yeah, feet are fun to draw.
They are. Yeah, I feel like people don't appreciate. A lot of people talk about it's like a meme at
Hands.
this point how difficult hands are to draw, which annoys me.
Mm-hmm. Feet are just something people don't look at as like attentively as hands.
I don't think they pay attention to them, no.
But feet are equally as hard as hands, debatably, because, well, it's just something that you see a lot of people get wrong, just because most people don't really care about them. I mean, it doesn't break the image if the feet are like slightly off, but
no, but they can tell a lot about a character.
yeah, true.
Think about hobbits.
True.
I think a lot of people are scared to make kind of barefooted characters on account of the.
Ooh, all of my characters are barefooted.
Yeah.
I'm
Perfect.
scared of shoes.
Scared of shoes. How do you go anywhere?
Well, I'm scared to draw shoes.
Oh, I see.
Shoes are difficult.
Maybe we should get a little Pinterest board going with some shoes.
Oh, dear God. Oh no.
And force you to face your fears like a man.
I guess. No, honestly, that would be good.
Next Pinterest challenge, Discord challenge. Draw shoes. Everyone has them.
Mm-hmm.
Just like.
I mean, you know, if you pay me enough, I will do an anatomy workshop for your Discord as well.
For
Your
my
YouTube.
Wow. I don't know if I can afford you, Ernst. You're a high priced client. You know, you're working with the big boys, Tyler Eadlin. You have to understand my YouTube channel isn't quite that big yet.
True.
So.
That is true.
Yeah, I'm coming for you, Tyler.
You only need like 95,000 more subs.
Easy.
It's not too big of an audience.
No, I can do that in one night if I wanted. I just choose not
Yeah,
to.
just make another like Gandalf.
Yeah, just clickbait everyone with Gandalf and I'll be
Mm-hmm.
I'll be in with the money.
Turn all of your thumbnails into a Gandalf painting, even though the content is something completely
All of
different.
them, yeah. Just update them all to the that one thumbnail.
Mhm.
I think it's hit critical. It's definitely hit critical mass. I've stopped receiving any views on the old Gandalf video.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, no,
Interesting.
no. It's like I I still receive them, but incredibly
Slowly.
slowly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you know, most videos do that. Otherwise, they just keep going up forever until they hit like a gazillion
Yeah, it is true.
views, wouldn't they? Like, I think it's had its day. It's appeared on people's feeds.
Hmm.
And,
Maybe one day it'll make a resurgence when there's another like Lord of the Rings movie. Isn't there gonna be like a
isn't
Lord
it
of the Rings series?
on Amazon? I've heard
It,
so. Yeah.
maybe when that finally happens, people will start googling
Is this
the one true brush.
is this really what this fish looked like? It is actually what this fish looked like. It just seems wrong. Like it seems like this should do that, but no, it does actually. You know what? Who cares? Who cares about references? You're my fish now. That's better.
And it looks like a submarine.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's a giant inhabitable. It looks like you could live in this fish. Big
True, true.
window on the front.
That'd be a completely different take on the turning the fish into a concept. Instead of turning it into a monster,
Oh
just turn it
yeah,
into a craft, a vehicle.
that'd be good.
I mean,
But
most spaceships and like submarines are based on like fish shapes anyway.
yeah, so jets and stuff aren't
Hmm.
they? Based on birds. But I think that's gonna be me done. I can't stand the internet going off and on constantly. It has been doing it all day. To be fair, it was doing it earlier, so I think
Hmm.
it might be a today thing.
And you
Um,
still risked it to start the stream. That's very admirable.
you know what? Anything for my fans earns. Anything. I would draw blood for my
Hmm.
fans. The I need
Hmm.
a name for them. You know how everyone's got like a name for their fans, like
Oh
K-pop.
yeah.
The K-pop fans are the stands.
Hmm.
Um, the PewDiePie fans are the 9-year-olds or the bros or whatever they are these days. Um, I need like a little pun to go with. Should I host a competition to come up with a name for my fan base?
That'd be interesting. And I think a lot of people would actually submit some for sort of silly name.
I can't think of any. Not on the spot. The the Morrow highs. The I don't know. You can just put the word little at the front of anything. Little
Little
Morrows.
Moros. That's a bit condescending.
The two Morrows.
Hmm.
I don't know. Right. It's been a lovely stream. I can't actually see anyone's messages anymore. Um,
Uh, I'll tell you if someone says goodbye.
and on that note, farewell, goodbye. In fact, before I say goodbye, I'm gonna see if I can reload this page and see if the stream ends. So if it ends now, that's that.
See ya.
It's reloading.
Uh,
Has it
okay, the
ended?
stream didn't end.
Oh, and I can see my chat. Oh, brilliant.
Oh,
Now we know we can
something you know
reload the
for next
page.
time.
Yeah. Right. Bye bye. End.